Hello, YouTuber friends, compatriots, boomers, show death slicers, peasants, vassals. I'm a useful idiot, and I'm finally going to comment on the fiscal cliff. And let me say a couple things firsthand. They've shown so little dignity and so little adult-like behavior in Washington, D.C., that I'm not going to dignify with a commentary that's based on logic and facts and reason. I'm just going to bitch a bunch. And so those of you who have a low tolerance for profanity, I suggest you turn back now. So, yeah, so here we go. Fiscal cliff, fiscal cliff, fiscal cliff, blah, 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 blah. Here we go again with the fucking dog and pony show. So they've known this was coming all along because they all set this up to agree to get through some shit fest they had a year or two ago. So now here, boy, you got to pay the piper. They're all bitching and whining and pointing the finger at each other, and John Boehner's being a big asshole, and Barack Obama's being a big asshole, and Timothy Geithner's being a dipshit again. They're all milking it for all it's worth because they can't just crunch the numbers, do the math, and come up with a solution and all agree on it. Something a bunch of logical human beings and adults in, say, a congressional chamber could perhaps attain. But no, we got a house full of idiots and a bunch of opportunists and bootlickers and career politicians, and all they're interested in doing is pandering to their special interest groups. So instead of solving this problem for the American people, they're all just going to posture around like a bunch of fuckwads and try and milk it to get all their little pet projects done. And that way they can stick all the blame on somebody else when all the shit hits the fan and somebody has to pay for this stuff. So, I don't want to hear any more about this fiscal cliff nonsense. It's all a big fucking hoax. They're putting all the usual scare tactics and all the partisanship. So all the liberals, they'll line up over there, and all the conservatives all line up in there, and they'll all point at each other, yeah, fuck you, yeah, fuck you, yeah, well, fuck you. So that's what it amounts to. Every war works that way. Every political argument works that way. One asshole pointing the other, saying fuck you to the other asshole, pointing the finger at that asshole, saying fuck you. And so we go. One big political circle jerk. And here we go again. Fiscal cliff, debt ceiling. Goes on and on and on. So they're going to milk it for all it's worth. They're going to get all their pet projects rolled out. They're going to have some fall guys, play the partisan blame game. Everything's going to be gridlocked. And, welcome to our government. Hey, Washington, D.C., remember us, the citizens?